Erin, obviously there's a lot of specifics and details that we can dig into relating to how this can affect cars at different price points from various automakers and even dig down into the actual specific parts on a vehicle. Could you give us some insight into the more nitty-gritty elements that consumers should be aware of?
Sure. And I won't be exhaustive because, yes, it's so much nitty gritty that it could really start to bury people in too much information. And as Sean mentioned, we don't have all the specifics just yet. But some things to consider. So, parts aren't going to be tariffed until May 3rd. So, at least for now, let's let everyone just breathe a sigh of relief that that's not something you need to necessarily focus on just yet because new cars and used cars, as Sean said, are both that are going to be impacted quicker. We do know that some of our best sellers, Toyota RAV4, Honda Civic, Honda CRV, the Subaru Forester, like several of these vehicles are manufactured outside of the US and that those cars are in relatively short supply, especially like the Toyotas, the Hondas, the Lexuses. So some of the most popular brands out there, at least foreign automakers, are going to be potentially getting crunched first because their day supply is already low. Day supply meaning how many days would it take for them to exhaust their inventory on the dealership lot. The other thing to consider is that US made does not necessarily mean that the vehicles are exempt from tariffs because of those parts tariffs. And again, because we don't know how the manufacturers are going to apply this tariff. So in theory, some of those lower cost vehicles, so those under $30,000, are really going to be impacted. You know, if we just look at it straight across the board, about 78% of those are going to be impacted directly by the impact by the tariffs, and those price increases would put most of them over $30,000.